6 days of work, you're ready with the exhaust manifold, turbo placement, wastegate setup, exhaust setup, a whole bunch of ceramic coatings. Let's go through what we have accomplished here.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, starting with the exhaust manifold. We have 6 to 2 to 1 design with a V-band inlet for your turbine housing and also for the turbo smart wastegate. The material of the manifold is high heat stainless 441. It's a very rare material. It takes around 1000 Celsius before it starts scaling, so it's optimal for a high performance turbo application. The manifold is ceramic coated from the inside and outside, so it has 3 layers of ceramic in total for the ultimate race spec heat insulation. The inside coating is made by flowing. The material is called TLHB from Techline Coatings, and the outside has HHBK. It's a water-based base coat from Techline and a black top ceramic coating on top. The turbine housing has the exact same coating, and it's also coated from the inside and outside, so we have aimed to keep the engine bay as cool as possible. Again, the hot side of the wastegate coated from the inside and from the outside as well. The wastegate exit streamer pipe also coated from the inside and outside with the same materials. Likewise, the massive 4-inch drain pipe that
Funny name. Oh, yeah.
and it's also like 1 mil thickness with triple layer ceramics for the best heat insulation.
Yeah, it's great to keep the heat down. It's always a problem, at least in the United States. It's so hot in there, so this stuff is very important there.
Yeah. And also the inside ceramics will help with the turbo spool, so you will see a 100 to 150 RPM sooner.
Oh, that's good.
With the boost threshold, when all the thermal energy is not wasted into the tubing material, but instead is used to actually power the turbine.
This time we went to a slightly bigger turbine housing. Last time we had even smaller. Well, this isn't too big.
No,
it's still small for 800 horsepower.
Yeah.
But my tuner does the engine tuning like we don't have too much back pressure or anything, so we just want the engine to spool very quick, and that's what the Garrett is helping us to do.
Yeah, it's crazy thinking a few years back when we were running the whole sets and stuff. The turbo for 800 horsepower was like double the physical size and 3 times the weight.
3 times the weight, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right, let's check out the cold side of things. So, along with the heat insulation, we have done a thermal dispersant coating for all the cold components. So, starting with the valve covers, thermal dispersant to help with the oil temperatures of the engine. Also looks cool. The compressor housing for the turbo also helps keep the charge temperatures a little bit lower. Intake manifold, same thing. It's a massive heat soak when it's aluminium, but it weighs quite a lot. So once it builds up the heat, the heat tends to stay in there. So now that we can accelerate the thermal dispersion out from the intake manifold, we are hopefully getting a few degrees of less temperature for your intake air as well.
That's cool.
The heat exchangers, both the intercooler and the radiator, are really important to have coated, because this is where the biggest magic happens. You have so limited airflow through the cooling system when you are 45 or more degrees sideways with the car. We did a laboratory test for this coating application with the Formula student team from Tampere University. 36% increase in cooling power, cooling efficiency on a static cooler, water cooler. And the higher the temperature of water, the bigger the difference between coated and uncoated. So it really does the magic. This is forbidden in NASCAR because they could draft so long behind the other car without airflow if they had the coated radiators, so the cup cars cannot use the TLTD anymore.
Okay.
This, for every drifter, this is the #1 coating choice to go for. TLTD from Techline Coatings. I don't understand why more drifters are not using this stuff. It's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah. We'll get some data this year, so.
Yeah, it will be really interesting to see your charge temperature.
Yeah, this time we have a temperature gauge on the both sides, on the hot and the cold side, so
yeah,
we can see how it performs.
Yeah,
it's fully a Garrett core, but it's built by Forge Motorsports in England. Everything is custom made, so I'm really looking forward for this. These modifications.
Yeah, and you have a double in case you get an unfortunate occasion in the track.
Well, sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
Not that I plan it, but still.
All right. Underneath the car we have the exhaust system, 6 kilos, all of it. Another 4-inch drain tube. So, how much do you anticipate this car will weigh when it's all put together?
It's about, in kilograms, it's 1100 or 1150 about.
Okay.
So.
And what tire group are you aiming for?
255.
255. Yeah. It'll be fast as hell.
It should be, at least compared to the other car we have. And this car has some modifications that that car doesn't have. So. That was the aim, to build a new car, so it's a completely clean chassis and we can do something we have learned on the way. So, can't wait.
Me neither. I'm looking forward to absolute domination this year from you.
Yeah, sure. That'll be an easy job.
First we have the difficult job to make the car in the container in, what, 1.5 weeks, 2 weeks?
No, we have 2.5 weeks before the ship leaves, so a bit more than 2 weeks, yeah.
That's so luxury.
But we still have a lot to do, like the wiring harness and all the assembly. We'll try.
Yeah. All right, let's put it together and get you home.
Yeah, thank you.